Hi, my name's Jess. I'm Oaktree's General Manager of Overseas Projects. I wanted to share with you one of the projects your support of Live Below the Line is helping to fund. We're here in Papua New Guinea. PNG is our closest neighbour and one of the poorest countries in our region, yet here, day-to-day life couldn't be further from that of Australia. In PNG, 85% of the population lives in rural and remote areas, most of which are extremely isolated. 40% of the population live on less than $2 a day. Many young people cannot afford to travel the long distances needed to access basic services such as schools and hospitals. We're working in two of PNG's most remote rural communities, Kumbareta and Yangas. Here, most families aren't able to afford to send their children to the high schools in the larger regional centres, so most children miss out on any secondary schooling and therefore aren't able to get decent jobs or further opportunities. Through the funds raised by Live Below the Line, we'll be able to provide over 1,000 students with access to quality education over the next 5 years. We'll build a primary school and a high school, complete with housing for teachers, libraries, access to clean water, and a learning centre for children with special needs. Together, all of this has the potential to transform Yangas and Kumbareta for generations to come. In PNG, rural communities facing the challenges of isolation, lack of roads and transport, and no access to quality education are locked in a cycle of extreme poverty. Through your support of Live Below the Line, we'll work with our local partners in PNG to tackle these problems head-on. In Kumbareta and Yangas, the schools you help our local partners build will provide quality education. They'll also provide jobs for local community members as school staff and scholarships for the most disadvantaged families in the communities to make sure that no one misses out. And the education they receive will include vocational and inclusive training to make sure that every young person in Kumbareta and Yangas has the best possible chance of finding a job when they leave school, regardless of their gender or whether they have a disability. The experiences you have in the week of Live Below the Line will highlight the injustice of poverty, and the money you raise will go towards changing those injustices. Thank you for signing up and taking the challenge, and thank you for everything we're going to do together this year through Live Below the Line.